What's up, guys? Show number 3. Julian, Javon, and me. We're here to talk about our favorite NFL teams' divisions since we reviewed our favorite squads and their records in show number 2. Julian is going to go NFC West. Javon is going to go AFC South.
And I'm Dirty South.
I'm going to go NFC North. We will start with Javon. And the AFC South, he did the Titans last week. I think you had them going 11-5.
11-5.
Right.
Very unbiased opinion, picking my team to win the division, but
they're good though. So
yeah, man. I mean, I like what we did in the offseason. We went out and drafted a cornerback with our first pick. So, we did lose Logan Ryan, but I think the majority of that team's coming back. Tannehill's second year, working with everyone. But, I mean, the rest of the division, let's get it going here. I think it's going to be basically a two-horse race coming down to the finish between them and Houston. Just to touch on Jacksonville real quick, there's nothing really to talk about there. They're probably going to get Trevor Lawrence. So I have them finishing literally number 32. But I will say this, though. Indy brought in Phillip Rivers. The NFL, where it's trending, you need a mobile quarterback now. And after seeing Rivers last year, I think, his best days are for sure behind him. And, Indy's a solid roster. I just don't see him winning enough games for them to compete for the top 2 spots. So it leaves Houston and the Titans. I think a lot was made about that Hopkins trade for sure. Him leaving was a big loss, definitely. But they did bring in Brandon Cooks. They did bring in Randall Cobb. So, Deshaun likes to throw deep balls, and he's accurate. So I think those 2 receivers will help him out. And then as far as, where I think kind of the season's going to unfold, here's the thing. So Tennessee gets Texans at home before the bye, which I think is really a favorable spot for them. So they can just, feel like they can unload for that game, get a week to rest up. And then the last game of the season, this is where I think the division comes down to it. Tennessee goes at Green Bay, as I said last week, and then at Houston. So I think it's actually going to come down to that. I have Houston finishing 10-6 and Titans finishing 11-5. Colts somewhere around 9-7, 8-8.
Okay.
Sounds fair and legit.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Might come down like last year, too.
Win totals.
I don't believe in Houston as much as you do, losing Hopkins.
Same.
But
okay.
But no,
that's why we do the show.
I like it.
Hey.
I like it. I have the Jags terrible too. So
yeah, I agree with both of you guys.
Yeah, we're definitely
Tennessee will be a wreck in that division for sure. A force.
Let's go, baby.
What do you got, Julian? NFC West.
For the NFC West, guys, as we know, Niners won it last year. I have them taking this division again. They added a key addition, Trent Williams, on the line, and we know what their line can do and the running backs can produce. And the Seahawks, I have them going 9-7 this season. I know they finished second last year, but it's going to be they added Greg Olsen and Carlos Hyde, but I don't know if that's going to get them over the hump for what they need. And the Cardinals 6-10. I know they have DeAndre Hopkins. That's a key addition for Kyler Murray. But I don't think they have what it takes for the NFC West. It's a strong division. And the Niners, they close out the season, I'm sorry, guys, against Seattle. And that's a big game. But I feel the Niners, they will win that game to seal out the division win for them, or the conference win. They'll end at 12-4. Rams, as I said, they'll finish 11-5. I know they lost Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, as Javon mentioned, to the Texans, but they have some key guys. The line is solid. They have the veterans that will establish that camaraderie and the belief system that McVay is emphasizing for the squad. So it hurts me to say it, but I have the Niners winning that division. But I have the Rams making the playoffs with this new change into the playoff format.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
That's fair.
Okay.
Not picking your favorite team to win the
It's tough.
division.
It's tough, but I believe they can.
Yeah.
But looking at the schedule wise, I have Niners
That's
taking
just a
with that
tough
edge.
division everywhere,
Yeah,
man.
NFC West is tough. Cardinals got better. It's like,
Seattle's always gonna be competitive.
There, exactly. Pete
yeah,
Carroll getting some calls down the
No
stretch.
easy games there.
No, not at all.
no, not like it used to be.
I like the NFC North.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Weather too.
Lions are easy wins for everybody.
That's
You want me
very
to
true.
start? You want me to start NFC North?
Yeah, let's hear
Please,
it.
sir.
Yeah, so I got it's quick on the Lions, man. And I did homework. I did this
Yeah.
playoff prediction thing 25 times. I have Detroit going 1-15. They don't have a win until week 10 when Washington visits them, and that will be their only win. I think the Vikings, Packers, and Bears I have them 0-6 in the division. So they might be fighting the Jags that you mentioned for
Number one.
for the number one pick. The funny thing is I love Matt Stafford, but I just feel like they're never good. People will give them props and say they're gonna do better, but they just always find a way to choke and not be good. Sorry. Maybe that's biased, but I think it's like the proof is on paper, man. You just look at the past. Anyway, I talked about them too much. Minnesota, a lot of people have them being really, really good. I know they have a great defense. I think they lost some vets. They have some good rookies that they drafted. But that schedule's tough. Their schedule's tough. I have them going 8-8. They win week 1, a big game against the Packers. They lose a big game against the Seahawks in week 6. It's a primetime game. I have them going 4-2 in the division and competing till the end. But I have so many all 7 teams I have making the playoffs in the NFC, they're all double-digit wins. So I'll end with the Packers. You guys know I'm a Bears fan. I tried to be unbiased. I have them making the playoffs as the 7 seed at 10-6. They have 5 primetime games. Like I said, I have them losing the season opener against the Vikings. They have a big game week 3 at New Orleans primetime that I have them losing. A Monday night game week 4 against the Falcons. I feel like that's an easy win at home. Week 9, they go to San Francisco for Thursday night football. I think they lose that game. Thursday night football, week 12, I have them playing my Bears, but it's in Green Bay. I have them actually winning. And I have them I have them – what do I have? I have them week 17, my bad, going to Chicago, and they lose, but they're already in the playoffs anyway. So instead of finishing 11-5, they finished 10-6 behind the Bears, who have it 12-4. Okay. Luckily, we don't have a big following yet because I feel like I'd get a lot of hate. But honestly, it was very unbiased. When we go over all the other teams in future shows, you guys will see I actually I feel like I was pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything that you're saying is too off.
Exactly.
Like, Minnesota
and
8-8 sounds about right.
And it could flip, man. It could be, the Bears could be 10-6, and the Packers could be 12-4. So
we know where the Lions are finishing.
Yeah, there's no lock. So anyway, I think we did good. We're at the 9-minute mark. We got about a minute left.
Right on.
Show number 3 next week. We're going to talk about the NBA.
Yeah.
I think you said, Julian, yesterday that they're going to decide on Thursday what they're doing.
Yep. Voting.
So so we'll discuss whatever they decide, and we'll give our opinions, and then we're going to film a 5th show with my friend Lauren Sesselman. She played a bunch of pro soccer. She won an Olympic bronze in 2012 with the Canadian women's soccer team. So we'll do a fun interview with her, some Q&A stuff, some hot takes, just have some fun. But yeah, that's about it. We'll be posting some new content. Appreciate you guys checking us out. That's it. We got like 10 seconds. You guys want to close out?
We're signing off Instagram because you guys keep us down under 10 minutes. But
yeah,
see you next week.
Stay safe out there, guys.